What's going on, guys? My name is Rob, also known as Checked Out, and today we're going to be talking about the Jordan 1 High Atmosphere. This shoe is dropping in women's sizing, so if you're a dude and you wear a 11 and up, good luck, or I mean tough luck. Actually, you're not going to be able to wear these, unfortunately, but overall a very clean pair and a good one to make some money on. So let's cover where they're going to be dropping and whether you should hold or you should sell them. And again, guys, if you guys are looking for a Discord group to join, we cover every single release from sneakers, consoles to GPUs. Not going to talk too long about this, but you guys know where to find it. Checkedout.store or in the description below. So yeah, guys, here they are on screen. Honestly, a really clean pair. I definitely do see these doing well after market. However, we'll talk about that later. First, let's go over quickly where they're going to be dropping. Okay, so on screen I have a rough site list of what's going to be happening tomorrow. We should see at 8 a.m. Eastern the first release of the day on undefeated.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. Again, you need an account. They may or may not drop. I'm not too sure if they raffled them. All right, so I don't see anything on their Instagram, so it should be worth it to be up tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern just in case. As well as we also have the EC350s dropping tomorrow, so you're going to be up anyways. Might as well have some tasks set up. Then there should be nothing at 9 a.m. Tomorrow is also, again, like I just said, a Yeezy drop. So 9 a.m. focus on Yeezy supply. Coming up on 10 a.m. very big time for Nike. So first up, you should be entering the Nike sneakers app at 10 a.m. Eastern, as these should hopefully be a draw. If not, some shoes have released as a 3-minute like a little draw, but hopefully tomorrow we see a 10-minute draw. Just be on the lookout for that. Then as well, we have the normal big Shopify sites that should be dropping these. Kith, Shopify, Concepts, Shopify. You could expect probably like Jimmy Jazz as well, Shop Nice Kicks, Shoe Palace, etc. We may see Foot Sites drop their remainder stock online. So again, that'll be at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm probably not running Foot Sites for these because I'll probably be focusing on Finish Line and JD, as that's just where I do best, and they'll also be dropping at 10 a.m. Eastern on Finish Line and JD. So use browser spoofers, use bots if you have them, have people run ACO for you, all that good stuff. But yeah, here's the majority of the retailers dropping. Foot Sites already did their raffle, so I'm not including that because it's past the reservations. These are all the sites that should drop. Okay, so now let's talk about resale prices and what I think is going to happen with these. So right now it is 6:34 p.m. Eastern on December 21st, and the FLX reservations have gone out, so people have received confirmation that they will or will not be getting their pairs. Here we can see market is reflecting that, as most sizes are floating around 240 to 250, which is not bad because these have a retail of 170. So if you wanted to sell these as a pre-sale, that could be an option. You could make like 70 bucks if you were to sell these for 250, around $70 profit if you were to sell at this price point, any size at 250. But I'm not too sure what it is, guys. I think these are going to do very well, and some of my members are actually discussing that right now. And I do have to say, I'm getting a pair tomorrow, and hopefully I'm getting a few more tomorrow through online releases, but I do not think I'll be selling these right off the bat. That's typically what I normally do. I like to sell and then reinvest for the next release. I think I'm going to be holding these, to be honest, at least for a little bit. And do not be scared, because what is most likely going to happen is that these are going to drop in price drastically. Maybe not drastically, but probably like 230, 220, maybe even 210 in the common sizes, which, you know, with the retail 170, you know, it's not the best margins. But guys, this is a really clean shoe, and I'm very interested to see what it's going to look like in hand. It's a women's shoe, so it clearly reflects a very feminine shoe, which is fine. You know, that just checks a mark off the box of the shoe being very wearable. And, you know, this is going to be an easy one to wear for a lot of people. So that's already a good sign of market prices. And so I'm not too sure if you guys have been keeping up with the market, but we've seen a lot of women's shoes, especially like mids, lows, do crazy numbers. But a high that actually is doing insane is the Seafoam. And guys, these were near bricks at one point. I remember when I hit mine, yeah, they were going for like 215. Like I hit it right around this area. I forgot when. It was off like a Nike.com restock or something. And they were like near bricks. And I was like, yo, what happened to these shoes? Because they used to be like moving 250. But now look at them. I mean, you can see December 285. Sales even touching 300 in a size 9, which is one of the most common sizes. I'm not too sure what's good with these bigger sizes, but I know from a size 6 to a size 8.5, those are the ones that you want to try to hold on to, as those will have the most profit from what it looks like from women's shoes. Typically it's those bigger sizes like 11 through 12, but for some reason I think the women ones, it's these medium sizes, or like from the 6.5 to the 8.5, like I said. Now what could also happen is we could see a silver toe situation where, you know, that's just kind of bricky. I mean, now prices are sort of starting to recover. I mean, they're all right, like 230. This was definitely not a good investment. If you invest in it, stayed pretty stagnant over the course of like 9 months, it looks like. So that's a kind of a long time. So women's Jordan 1s definitely do have some risk more than men's. And I mean, I thought this was a pretty wearable color too. And so some of you guys might call me crazy, but so what it looks like is, it looks like the toe box and the other part of the shoe has a little bit of patent in it. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, these women's UNC patents, I'm pretty sure the whole shoe is patent. Guys, these are doing absolute numbers. Keep in mind, these dropped a very long time ago, so they had a very long time to appreciate. Now, I'm not, please don't think that this shoe is going to be selling for $400 or $500 right off the bat. That is not the case at all. Sneaker investments need time to appreciate, especially when you have a shoe like this, which has only 12 left in one of the most common sizes. That's when you see some outrageous prices. But I definitely see this shoe rising to like that seafoam price point of like 300 plus in about 6 to 8 months maybe. So definitely I think that this is not a bad investment to make. If you have a few pairs, I would consider holding it before you sell them. You know, really think about like, okay, what other releases are coming up? Can my money be better invested elsewhere? Or do you want to kind of, you know, take the risk and see where this goes? But all I'm saying is we've seen a lot of women's ones do miracles in the market, especially in this 2021 market coming to an end. We've seen a lot of undervalued shoes really see the full appreciation of their value, with this mid going for its last sale. I mean, one of the last sales was, well, whatever, you get the point. You know, one of the sales was literally at 300. Here is another example of another women's mid skyrocketing in price. This one is actually holding 300 plus. And guys, remember, these all dropped like in the summer of 2021, so this is like a 6-month hold, and just great calls all around of people holding. Another example, the Wolf Gray Lows, again another women's shoe. And now you may say, well, yeah, all those shoes have Dior resemblance. Well, this one has a UNC resemblance, and it is going for $300 and an 8.5 on StockX. And look at the other sizes, they're doing work, except really these bigger sizes. So it seems like for women's ones, again, 6.5 through 9 is going to be your safe spot. I guess these bigger sizes just don't do it anymore. I mean, that may just be exclusive to Dunks, but. And then yet another women's mid that is absolutely going crazy. The Dutch Green across all sizes is mooning. Dutch Green women's, look at this market history. I mean, it's already a good shoe at 225, like when it dropped around 200, and now it's going for 400, keeps going up. Last sale was at 450. Like, we could see this shoe touching $500, and that is simply because we are stuck in a bearish market where shoes were underappreciated. And once everybody quick sold all their pairs to make money, people who held now control the market. And if you want this shoe, you're going to have to buy from a select amount of people who are going to determine the price. And I mean, all of us quick sold, like, you know, you got to make your money when you're in that kind of market, you know, but nobody can really ever predict what's going to accurately happen. It's all just based on experience and making an educated guess. But I mean, it has all the check boxes. It's a very wearable color, and who knows, it could have the potential to do very good numbers. So I'm personally going to be holding on to my pairs, the ones that I do get, just for a short amount of time, see where the market goes. But as to what's going to happen on release day, I definitely expect these to go down as the days go on. And then in a few months' time, we should see a increase in price. But don't be scared. Definitely have some diamond hands and trust in the process. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see more. If you guys have any comments about my predictions and my comparisons, let me know. And just overall, good luck on tomorrow. We have a lot of big releases coming up. So again, if you are looking for a cook group, link in the description below. And with that being said, have a good night.